This is where Daddy Warbucks screws you over. So if we look at a particular property and the guy's just gone through a full rehab, and we see that the repairs and maintenance number is really low, but his capital expenditure number is really high, but he just told you that he went through a big rehab, but you don't see it. Chances are that he took his repairs and maintenance budget number, what he spent on R&M, and dropped it below the net operating income line and categorized it as capital expenditures. And when he did that, he increased the net operating income and he increased the value of the property. And that means little Johnny gets more money, your kids get screwed. So you've got to be very careful when you're looking at a repairs and maintenance number that it meets the categories, the rules of thumb that we use for that number. So let me give you an example. Repairs and maintenance, it's not dependent so much on the region like the taxes and the insurances are. It's more dependent upon the quality of the asset. Think about it. If you've got a C-class property that was built in 1970, everything is breaking on that property. If you've got an A-class property that was built 5 years ago, nothing is breaking on that property. Not really, but I mean, you understand what I'm saying. So the rules of thumb between these two categories vary upon the quality of the asset. So in 1970s, a C-class property, you should expect to see $700 per unit per year for the repairs and maintenance. If you're looking at a Class A property that's 5 years old, you're looking at $200 per unit per year. So if you're looking at a C-class property where the repairs and maintenance budget is $300, you got two problems. First off, he's probably hiding that money below the line in the capital expenditure column. And if he's not, if you go and look to see there's nothing in there about capital expenditures, and he's not spending any money but $200 per unit per year, he's probably not spending any money, which means that you are going to inherit a property with a whole lot of repairs and maintenance. And the easiest way to figure this out, one of the best ways to do it, is as you're walking around unit to unit during the due diligence process and somebody's home, you ask that person, hey, listen, just out of curiosity, how are things going in management? Oh, they're terrible. Well, why? What's going on? Oh, I've been calling them for 5 weeks to get them to fix this thing, and they haven't even come out yet. Oh, okay, thank you. All that stuff becomes your problem. That's why when you look at this number and you see a ridiculously low figure, you've got to inflate that number yourself, because don't think you're doing yourself any favors by getting a bigger purchase price figure. You're going to be owning that property, and the chickens are going to come home to roost on this one.